Thank you, Harsha. I did not realize I was muted. So, I was just saying I'd finished scrambling. I'm hoping to get sub-hour. But who knows? Thank you, Harsha, for telling me to unmute. I had no idea I was muted. If anyone has any questions or anything, tell me, because otherwise this will not be a very entertaining stream. You got an 11 by 11 for Christmas? Nice. Which one? I would assume the Meilong, but I don't know. PBs for big cubes. Not fast. I think 8 by 8 is like barely sub 20 maybe. I don't know if I have time to 9 by 9 solve, but probably between 20 and 30 minutes if I did. 10 by 10 would Again, not sure if I've timed it, but probably close to 40, 45 minutes. And then my 11 by 11 PB, I believe, is 55 minutes. And then 15 by 15 is like 3.5 hours. Yeah, the Milong 11 is a good cube. I don't have one anymore, but I enjoyed it when I did. This is the Huanglong 12 by 12, if I didn't already say that. It was probably while I was muted that I said that. I'm pretty sure I've said this already, but I'm hoping for sub-hour, although that is probably not likely. Just over 10 minutes for 8, 15 for 9. Okay, that's not bad. I didn't know you had a 13. If it's the Moyu 13, what do you think of it? Huh, wait, Tingman just gave Felix an 8x8? That's interesting. I mean, I'm not surprised that he hasn't solved anything bigger than an 8x8, although I kind of thought he did for a Red KB interview or something like that. Where did you hear about the thing with Tingman, though? Was it in some vlog? Hi, Doc Cuber. Feel free to ask questions or anything. Otherwise, like I said before, this is not going to be a very interesting stream. Original Moyu, okay. I think I have turned an original Moyu 13, but I have not used it much. I may have actually tried Damien's 13 by 13 barrel at Nationals, but I don't remember if I actually tried it or just saw it. But yeah, that's a really cool cube. At this point, I wouldn't get one because it's not much different than the 15 and it's expensive, but it seems like that puzzle has really nice turning. Oh, you're gonna try for sub 10 on 8x8, good luck. Yeah, I've never been any good at big cubes. I enjoy solving them, but I'm not fast at all. You got to see the barrel, cool. High speed cuber. Yeah, the 13x13 barrel is super cool. I would not have the patience to make something like that. I would like to solve it, but again, I think the centers have to be in the correct position. That sounds super tedious. And I believe the parity alg messes up centers. So you'd have to, cage method might actually be the best way to go for the 13x13 barrel. Oh no, you popped your 8x8 while scrambling it. Is that a Cubing Classroom one as well, the MF8? I also had one of those for a while and it popped a lot. Okay, first center's done. I'm gonna check the time. 12 minutes. I'm probably not gonna get sub hour. Maybe 1:15. I mean, I guess it goes a little bit faster after the beginning, but I would guess about an hour and 15 minutes. But I actually sold my MF8 to Braden Richards because just I had other large puzzles and it wasn't super unique. Although I got the 12x12 because I wanted an odd layered big cube. Or sorry, even, because 8 is definitely an odd number. Oh, you overlooped it. Okay. Yeah, that could do it. If it has a lot in there and it's not broken in, that can add quite a bit of friction, which could make it pop more easily. I'm scared to put anything in this. It's a little bit sluggish, but the turning is fine and I don't want to mess that up. And if it doesn't work, I do not want to clean it out. Got it scrambled, nice. Good luck. I do need to keep an eye on my laptop because I am on battery right now, and the battery life is not great on this thing. Looks like it's doing okay though. Oh, those aren't even the right pieces. Mm. The most difficult part of big cubes for me is finding pieces. I'm sure that's the case for most people. But sometimes it feels like they're intentionally hiding, which I know is impossible, but still. It seems like the centermost bars are the most annoying to find pieces for, just because it's kind of hard to. This, don't take this out of context, but it's hard to count out 5 pieces from the edges sometimes because they're so small. But let's not say I don't know how to count to 5. But if you do get a 12 by 12, I would recommend probably the Maelong. Just the Yushin is nice, but it's a bit stiff, which I prefer, but I like slow cubes. The Maelong seems to be a little bit less stable, but a lot faster. So I would probably manage to pop it every 3rd turn. So I'm glad I got the Yushin, but for most people, I would say the Maelong is probably better. but that's just based on what I've heard. I have not tried it, so take that with a grain of salt. Hello to everyone watching. Sunny side up or sunny side down? I'm actually not much of a fan of eggs, so I couldn't tell you. I started eating eggs a little bit, but I don't know much about them yet. Second center done, just gonna check the time. 22 minutes. The second one was about 10 minutes. Still looking at a little over an hour for the salt though. Maybe I'll be able to get faster when I'm less tired, but who knows? I don't feel that tired. Oh, I'm on fourth now. I was gonna make another third bar. 10:55 with 5 pops. Well, sounds like you can get sub 10 if you don't pop then. I just try to avoid turning quickly enough to pop, which sometimes works, sometimes not. That also makes it difficult to be fast, but I would rather not pop. There it is. Maybe. Yep. Hi, Tristan. Wait, Max Park has a sub 8 or sub 4 on 8x8? Wow, that's impressive. Okay, now I'm starting to get a bit tired, but that is okay. Who needs sleep anyway? I do really like the rounded corners on the Huanglong 12. Makes it feel a bit smaller. Although it's a fairly small cube to begin with, so that helps as well. I do kind of wish it had glossy plastic instead of frosted, but at the same time, it feels kind of nice. Third center is done, and we are at 33, almost 34 minutes. I'm not used to having to pay attention to which side is which because I usually have centers. Hello to everyone who's watching. If I've said this before, but if you have any questions, let me know. I'll try to answer them. Please give me something to do. This is a boring stream without any interaction. Hello again, Crazy Good Cuber. That was a very inefficient way to do that, but now I know, I guess. Oh, 10 flat with a G perm. What do you mean you can't count it? If you mean you can't count it as sub 10, then yeah, definitely not, but I'm not sure what you mean. Hi, Rem. How are you doing? Oh, using StackMat. Okay. Did you get any pops that time? Still got some pops. Wonder how hard it would be for you to get a solve with no pops. Because I don't know how good you have gotten at fixing them, but they do add a lot of time. I just forgot what color I was solving for a second there. Hi, Stan. What are you doing up at 5 a.m.? Oh, wait, 4? 11 to, yeah, I think it's 5:30 for you. Oh, have you not been to sleep yet? I'm not an expert, but I do think that sleeping is generally a good idea. I am currently using Zoom to live stream with my school account because you can't live stream with free accounts. But you can also stream directly on YouTube, but I prefer using Zoom because you can add people to streams and you can't with YouTube. Oh, you woke up at 5:30. Oh no. That's not fun. Okay, good luck getting to sleep. Thanks for joining. Okay, fourth center is done. And I am at 47 minutes. Yeah, I'll be lucky to be under 1:30 at this point. Wait a minute, that's not how you do last two centers. Wow. I don't know what I was doing. Looks like I'll use this bar. I didn't do much. Oh yeah, I did. I just forgot what I was solving again. Hi Max, how are you doing? Hey, got the first half of the center completely done with no commutators. I know that's not impressive at all, but that's an achievement for me. I just watched John's video on grip. I'm not sure I've actually seen that. I probably should watch it. I've heard Drew's video is also good. I'll need to take another look at that. I would like to actually do stuff to improve, but I've been really lazy with that. You always put your middle fingers on the bottom? I need to figure out what I do. I actually don't know. I wonder if Maddie is going to get any good at Pira, because that was pretty impressive that he went from not knowing how to scramble to getting sub fours in a week. Guess I'll just have to do a bunch of comms here. It'll probably end up taking less time than trying to figure out how to not do them. If I had a Pira near me, I would check what I do for grip, but I do not. Last com for centers. Okay. Centers were 57 minutes, which is quite a bit slower than I expected. Or at least slower than I hoped. I'm not sure what I was actually expecting, but I actually really enjoy the feel of this cube. It's kind of slow, but very stable. Haven't popped it yet. Now I probably will since I said that. I wonder how there's some channels that just get big cube videos that go viral. Like, I think it's David Ludwig has a 13 by 13 solve with a couple million views. It's weird how just seemingly random videos go viral. Justin, what's kind of sad? Yeah, I guess the YouTube algorithm is sort of luck. I'm sure there's other stuff that goes into it, but there's really no way to predict it. It would be cool to have a viral video. I mean, that's not something that's really important to me, but it would be nice. My most viewed video for some reason is my Little Magic Pyraminx review, which is kind of disappointing, but it is what it is. Hi, Lionel. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Hi, EJ Cuber. How are you doing? My main Pira, I'm right now going between the GAN and the Mr. M. The GAN has more potential, but it's less consistent for me. So basically, however my turning is on a certain day, the GAN exaggerates that. So if I have good turning, it becomes great, but if I have bad turning, it becomes terrible. So the performance of the GAN is better, but I'm not confident enough with it to say I'm switching to it fully. So I would need to have both at a competition and just see which one I'm doing better with. AF cubing, I would really rather not pop if I can avoid it. I'm sure it'll happen at some point, but I would rather not do that. Like I said before, I have not popped this cube yet, but I'm sure that'll change at some point. Uh-oh. As I said that, almost got a pop, but luckily it went back. Wow, almost happened again. My turning seems to be getting worse since I'm getting a bit tired. Oh, yeah, if your color scheme is wrong, it's very easy to fix it. Just the pieces are all just caps, so you can just pry them off and switch any two sides and it'll be correct. You think a pop would be satisfying? I don't really think so, but okay. Looks like I am on last 4 edges. So first 8 edges took just about 10 minutes. Not too bad, for me at least. Hi, PJ Cubester. What did I do? Okay. Not even sure how that happened, but I somehow solved pieces to the wrong position, I guess. So they ended up, like these 3 pieces ended up here. Well, anything bigger than a 5x5 is the same solving process. So once you figure out the 6x6, you will have no problem with this. 10 minutes as you got to 3x3 stage. You'll get it. just keep trying, or don't. It's up to you. Yeah, Alex, I would say they're more work even after 5, because I don't think anything bigger than 6x6 has any new stuff you need to know. Because for 6x6 you have to know center comms. 5x5 you can get around it. You think centers are different up to 9x9? I mean, you do bars and then you do comms for the rest. I mean, that could just be because I'm really bad at centers, but you know. For me, it's basically the same. Oh, yeah, the Mr. M does not have great corner cutting. I find that it's usually good enough, but sometimes I do wish it was better. How do I have time and sanity to do this? It's actually not that bad, and it helps that I just got the cube, so it's still exciting. But I don't know if you were watching last week, but I restickered my 15x15, so this is nothing compared to that. Last 2 edges. Let's see. I'm glad I remembered this, Alex. Sometimes I just randomly mess it up, and that would not be a lot of fun to have to redo centers. Let's see. If anyone's actually good at big cubes, I am sorry you have to see this, because I know I am terribly inefficient, but this is how I do it. I mean, relying on corner cutting is not great, but I mean, it's fine. Everyone relies on it to some extent. Nobody has perfect turning. Okay, just last edge parity. Alex, you're enjoying the Ganpira? That's good. I'm really hoping I do not drop this cube on the last move. I'm going to try to avoid that. I am on 3x3 stage though, forgot to mention that. Well, yeah, Alex, corner cutting hasn't always existed, but there were a lot more lockups when it didn't. No, do not pop, please. No OLL parity, that's nice. 6-move OLL. And NPerm. Okay, guys, you're gonna cringe at this. This is my NPerm. Oh, I guess I did the wrong one. So FPerm, or wow, HPerm. No parity though, besides edge parity. FMC 19x19, no thank you. Okay, solved. 116. So my guess of 115 was pretty close then. So there's quite a bit of latency because I'm using Zoom. So I'll just let the stream go for a couple more minutes to see if you guys have any more questions, but I'm going to end it fairly soon. I guess I might do a couple patterns. So if you do the outer layers as one and then everything else double layers, checkerboard looks pretty nice. The outer layers are just about twice as thick as the others, so it, at least from a distance, it looks like a full checkerboard on a regular size cube. So there's that. Yeah, I mean, Zoom for streaming is nice just because it lets me add people, and on the stock YouTube streaming, I can't. I think I'm also going to do cube in a cube, which I have to look up. Ooh, super flip. I might do that. I'm going to do cube in a cube first, though. I don't have most of the patterns memorized. Now it's time to put timestamps. I don't think I'm going to do that. Sorry. Let's see. Cube in a cube in a cube. Well, I'm going to do red, white, and blue, and then green, yellow, orange. Already messed it up. Luckily, it was just the outer layers. I'll just need to be more careful. Just joined at the end. Well, I'll probably be going another 10 minutes or so because I'm going to do some patterns. Oh, bye, Lionel. Again, sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I'm not going to try to do this OLL. It has wide moves. No, don't pop. I'm probably going to end up scribbling it again. Take two. It turns it's a bit stiff, but I wouldn't say it turns badly. Okay, first layer is done. It's definitely not as good as the Moyu 15 by 15. Second layer is done. Oh, 947 on 8 by 8, nice. Okay, third layer is done. So I think I have to do it 3 more times. Okay, so 3 edges. Almost messed that up there. Okay, bye, Daniel. Thanks for joining. So now 4 edges. Okay, 1 more. And there we go. Okay, bye, PJ. So this is probably my favorite big cube pattern, and I'm actually going to take a picture of this to probably post elsewhere. Going to try to align it. Going to try the flash. I kind of think the orange, green, yellow looks better right now, at least. Okay, so now I'm going to try to undo this, and then I'll do super flip. I think I could just do it 2 more times instead of doing it once backwards, but that does not sound like a lot of fun. it would be less risky, but take longer. And I am not interested in taking longer right now. Uh-oh, I think I did it wrong. Yep. Okay, so that's going to be the end of the stream then, because I'm not solving this again right now. Okay, thank you all for watching, and I think that's it.